today's topic is slightly different. And I would say, let's begin with a funny note. And what I'm trying to say is, we spend hours perfecting our Instagram profiles, carefully curating what the world sees. We update our LinkedIn, polish our resumes, buy leadership books with bold titles. But here's the question nobody asks. What if the most powerful version of leadership isn't something you display, but something you discover? So, today we're going to talk about something that sounds simple but changes everything, leading from the inside out. Imagine a massive banyan tree in your neighborhood, the kind where uncles play cards in the shade and kids climb the branches. That tree doesn't stand tall because of what you see above ground. It stands because of what you don't see. An intricate root system buried deep below. So leadership works exactly the same way. We're obsessed with the visible parts, the promotion, the title, the corner office, the number of people reporting to you. But real leadership, it grows from roots you build inside yourself first. So let me give you a very, very desi example. You're sitting in an auto rickshaw in peak Bengaluru traffic or Delhi's Kashmiri Gate, the busiest areas in Delhi. The driver is calm, weaving through chaos, completely unbothered by the honking, the cutting, the madness. And now, put an anxious person behind that wheel. Same traffic, different energy, chaos inside, chaos outside. And that's the principle. Your external impact is a direct reflection of your internal state. So when you're leading from the inside out, you are that calm auto driver. People feel your steadiness. They trust your direction, not because you have authority, but because you have alignment. But then, what does inside out actually mean? You can say it means three things. One, self awareness. You know your triggers. Everybody knows. When your mom compares you to Sharmaji's son for the 47th time, do you react or respond? Or when your boss takes credit for your idea in a meeting, do you explode or express? Leaders who know themselves don't get hijacked by emotions. They feel them, but don't become them. Number two, values as your GPS. That's so very important. Think about the last time you had to make a tough choice, whether to stay quiet when someone made a problematic joke or to speak up and risk being that person. People who lead from inside out don't Google, what should I do? They already know because their values are clear: honesty, compassion, courage. Now, these aren't posters on a wall, they are your operating system. And number three, authenticity over approval. And this is the teenage truth bomb. You'll never be everyone's cup of chai, and that's okay. Actually, it's essential. So when you try to be what everyone wants, you become what nobody remembers. Let me repeat this. When you try to be what everyone wants, you become what nobody remembers. But when you lead from your authentic core, even if you are the quiet one in the group, even if you're not the cool kid, People feel it because authentic authenticity is magnetic. Imagine there's a class monitor who was appointed because he scored well. He would boss around people, but nobody really listens. And then there's that one student, maybe not even a monitor, who just leads. When someone's upset, notices. When there's a group project, he doesn't dominate, he facilitates. So, they don't need a badge because their energy is a badge. So that's leadership from the inside out. It's not a position, it's a presence. So, why this matters now? Whether you're 15 or 45 or 65, you're leading something. Your younger siblings, your team at work, your own life decisions. So very important. Own life decisions. Even just your mood in a room. And here's what nobody tells you: people don't follow your words, they follow your energy. So when you're aligned inside, when your values, your actions, and your words match, you don't have to convince anyone of anything. You become a living example, and that is influence. Remember our banyan tree? Here's the thing about strong roots: you don't see them until the storm comes. It's easy to lead when things are smooth, when your startup gets funding, when your board exams go well, when your appraisal is positive. But what happens when you fail publicly, when your business idea flops, when you don't get into your dream college? So, leaders with shallow roots, those who build their identity or external validation, they crumble. But those with deep roots, they bend, they adapt, they grow stronger. So, a tree with strong roots stands firm in any storm. Leadership works the same way. What grows inside shows on the outside. So, here's the beautiful truth I want to leave you with today: you don't need permission to start leading. You don't need a title, a promotion, or a certain age. You need clarity about who you are and what you stand for. The world is starving for people who know themselves and show up authentically. So before you leave today, I want you to do something simple but powerful. Write down 3 core values you want to lead by. 3. Maybe it's honesty, maybe it's compassion, or maybe it's discipline, courage, or kindness. Then, next to each value, write one tiny daily action that reflects it. For example, if you write compassion, so you might write listening to someone fully today without interrupting or checking your phone. We are so much addicted to checking our phone every second minute. Honesty, admitting when you don't know something instead of pretending. Or if you wrote courage, saying no to something that doesn't align with who you want to become. And maybe you have hurt somebody in the past, and that sorry, that apology is still pending. So if you say, if you agree, you acknowledge, even that is courage. It's not a weakness, it's courage, let me tell you. So start small, start today, because leadership isn't built in boardrooms or on stages. It's built in the quiet moments when you choose who you are becoming. So lead from the inside out. The world will feel the difference. And with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.